bring in political director Chuck Todd, NBC's chief White House correspondent Hallie Jackson. Chuck, if I had told you a year ago, if I had told you a week ago that potentially Democrats would take these Senate races, one we've projected, one is very close, what would you have said? I mean, what does this signal in terms of our politics?
Well, Savannah, if you recall, during election week, during our coverage, we said, well, you know, Democrats, they didn't want the Senate control to come down to the Georgia runoffs. They thought that was a bad message. That was going to be tough. They would already have won. But Donald Trump just turned things on its head, right? I mean, you talk to Republicans 10 days ago, they believed they were on track to win at least one, if not both of these races. And the president's behavior, combined with what happened with the last-minute debate on the stimulus checks, you throw all of that in there, and it really did create this perfect, I'm sorry for the cliche, perfect sort of political storm that momentum hit at the right time, everything hit at the right time, the president's sort of behavior snapped, if you will, at the right time, and it all came together, and you see what we have. But this is at the feet of Donald J. Trump. He basically saved Chuck Schumer's chances. I mean, Chuck Schumer thought he was going to win this on election night. He didn't, and he never thought Georgia would do this for him. And lo and behold, Donald Trump and Georgia did it for him.
Chuck Schumer, of course, the Democratic leader, now poised to become majority leader in the Senate. Hallie, as I turn to you, it's still, I mean, we have not called that second race, so it's still up in the air. But potentially, if Democrats take control of the Senate, you've got a 50-50 margin with Vice President-elect Kamala Harris being the tiebreaker. What's the practical effect of all of that?
Well, it makes it easier, not easy, right, Savannah, but easier for President-elect Biden to get through his agenda there, starting, frankly, with COVID relief. That has been one of the president-elect's biggest priorities. You've got Democrats supporting $2,000 stimulus checks. So if they end up controlling Congress, watch for that to happen really quickly. You may see a Democratic Congress, if that happens, roll back parts of the Trump agenda, like his tax cuts. Remember those from 2017? I have to note, though, President-elect Biden had said that would only affect people making more than $400,000 per year. You've got minimum wage. Watch for that potentially to be raised to $15 an hour. And then with control of the Senate, Democrats could be able to strengthen Obamacare. They could also get their judicial appointments through more quickly. And you're right, Vice President-elect Harris is going to have to be that tie-breaking vote. She will be spending a lot of time on Capitol Hill, potentially acting as that 51st senator.
Quick check-in with you, Chuck and Hallie. Hallie, first of all, where is Vice President Pence on this? We saw the reporting that he is going to uphold his constitutional duty. Right. It's all over the place. What do you expect?
So people close to the vice president, Savannah, say he has been really studious, really diligent about what this role entails later on today. But remember, it is constitutionally defined. And frankly, there's not much that the vice president can do under the Constitution. The analogy has been made. He's kind of like the person that opens the envelope at the Oscars and reads the winner. That's about the extent of his role. But remember, this is somebody who's been one of the most loyal sort of soldiers for President Trump, one of his most loyal supporters. I'd call it a bit of a pickle, but it's more than that. It is a very, very difficult position for the vice president, politically and optically, Savannah.
Politically, optically, but perhaps not legally or electorally. But, Chuck, that brings me to you for a final word on this. This is a day that we would barely even mention in the past. It was essentially a rubber stamp of Congress certifying the elections. And now we're having this showdown and this crisis.
You know, Savannah, you do look, we're going to get through this, but this feels like a stress test. You know, think of a rubber band and you stretched it to the limits and it didn't snap this time, right? And I think there's a lot of sort of historians and constitutional scholars there that are thinking that way. But here's what else we're going to see today. Today is the first day in the sort of post-Trump era battle for the soul of the Republican Party. And I think that's what's going to animate American politics on the right for the next 2 years. Whose party is it on the right?
We shall see. We know you'll be with us. Chuck, Hallie, thank you as always.